So if we want to know if a function if a trig function is odd or even, what we have to do is we have to use these rules right here. So if I have the cosine of if I plug in negative x, the negative just goes away. So cosine of negative x just equals cosine of x. And sine and tangent, which are alike, just like they are when we find inverses, cosine and tangent of negative x, the negative just pops out front. So you take that negative and you stick it out front and becomes a negative sine x. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite these two functions down here. So everywhere I see an x in parentheses, I'm going to plug in a negative x, first of all. That's how we tell whether or not something is odd or even. So this is all, oops, sorry, that's a negative. And now I'm just going to evaluate those. So negative of x cubed, well, negative times negative is positive, times negative is negative. So that's going to be negative x cubed. Remember, for the cosine of x, for this guy right here, the negative just goes away. So that just becomes positive cosine of x. And for the sine of negative x, that negative goes all the way out front. But I can take that negative and, because this is all being multiplied, I can put it all the way out front. So that's going to go like way out here, and sine of x. So see how I put that negative sign? This negative here is going to go all the way in the front. And now negative times negative is positive. So this all becomes positive, and I want you to notice that this is my original function, and this is now my new function, and the signs did not change. They're both positive. I got back to my original equation, so this is even. If you get back to your original equation without the positive negative signs changing, then it's just even. So for the second one, I'm going to plug in negative x squared, cosine of negative x, sine of negative x. Okay, well, negative x squared is just x squared, right? Cosine of negative x, the negative just goes away, so it's positive cosine of x. And this sine, I can either put it right here in front, or I can go ahead and put it all the way out front. I'm just going to put it all the way out front. So sine of x. So notice that this equation right here and this last one right here, they are the same with the exception of this positive negative sign. So one was positive, one was negative. So that makes it odd. And don't worry about neither.